Hello, everybody. I am Natasha, and today we are going to be leading your practice here in the beautiful studio at Earth Lodge, a wellness retreat center and resort in Antigua, Guatemala. Today, our practice is a kundalini and fire influenced vinyasa. There'll be many opportunities for you to speed up or slow down the flow according to what your body needs. And there will be many opportunities for various more advanced or more basic adjustments. My intention for today is that you tune into your body and into your breath and listen to what your body is asking for. So with that, we'll get started. We're going to start in a seated position, and we're going to go ahead and bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our belly, closing our eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling the chest. Open mouth, exhale. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling the belly. And open mouth, exhale. Close your lips and begin your ujjayi breathing, constricting the back of the throat so that it sounds almost like an ocean as you breathe in and out. As you breathe in and out with your ujjayi breath, breathe in all the way to the belly and exhale fully. Our ujjayi breath is the first step in igniting the fire. And in honor of the solstice today, our flow will be stoking our embers and creating a fire within us, in our soul and in our body, that will lead us into the summer and into the later, colder months of the year. As you continue your ujjayi breath, feel the ground below you, below your mat, rising up. Feel the energy of the earth coming up into your body. As you continue your ujjayi breaths, sit up a little bit taller and feel the energy of the solar system coming down into your body, also energizing and blessing your body with its abundance. And lastly, as you continue breathing with your ujjayi breath, igniting the fire, starting to bring those embers to a glow, bring awareness to your body. Feel the air caressing your skin. Take a moment to scan your body and just bring awareness to any parts of your body that might need a little extra attention, love, or care. Bring both hands to your knees. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open them. Take one more breath in and out. Starting with seated cat and cow, hands are on our front shin. We're going to inhale, gaze up, arch the back. Exhale, cat, round the back, pulling the belly button in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Moving at your own breath cycle, tuning into how fast your body is asking you to breathe and to move. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we arch. Exhale, we round. Come back to a neutral seat, hands on our knees. Take a deep inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, begin spiral movements in a clockwise direction. This is bringing our kundalini energy in, bringing that spiral movement that moves energy through our body As we inhale, our body comes forward. As we exhale, the belly pulls back. Inhale, the body is forward. Exhale, the body is back. Moving at your own pace, tuning in as we begin class to your breath and your body. Ujjayi breath. Last one. On an inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, reverse direction, counterclockward spirals. These movements can be as big or as little as your body is calling for today. Be gentle with yourself. We're just beginning our practice. And right now, you're focusing on tuning into your body and your breath. Last one. On an inhale, sit up nice and tall. Place your left hand on the mat. You might bring your left elbow down. Our right hand is going to sweep overhead. We're going to make sure that this right hip stays grounded as much as possible as we take a nice, easy side bend, thumb facing down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, switch sides, thumb faces down. Inhale, rise up, switch sides. Exhale, look up at your hand, the sky, the ceiling. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend side. This time, sweep the left arm forward, followed by the right. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend. Sweep the right arm forward, followed by the left. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend. Sweep forward. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend. Sweep forward last time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend. Come back to a neutral spine. And we're going to bring our hands behind our body. Fingertips facing behind you. Option one is with straight arms. Lean your weight back onto your arms. Tip your head back and open your chest by squeezing your shoulder blades. Option two, you can lift your hips, rolling onto your knees, opening up your hip flexors as well. Exhale, come down and forward fold over our crossed legs. Inhale, slowly rolls up to a neutral seated position. And we're going to switch over to a tabletop position next. Make sure you have good alignment, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And we're going to again move with some spiral movement, starting clockwise. We're going to move our entire body in a clockwise direction. As we move back, we exhale. As we move forward, we inhale. You're moving at your own breath pace, not mine, listening and tuning into your body. These movements are as big or as small as your body is calling for today. As we exhale, our body's backward. As we inhale, our body comes forward. Last one. Come to a neutral spine. Take an inhale and exhale, counterclockwise circles. Being that we're in Guatemala right now, I like to think about these spirals in a primal sense, picturing myself as a jaguar, for example, moving with ease and fluidity, moving my hips, my rib cage, my head and my neck, all the while keeping my Ujjayi breath going. We're just starting to fan those embers within us. Exhale brings us back. Inhale brings us forward. Last one. Come back to a neutral spine. And from here, we're going to bring our knees together. And depending on your body, you might need to scoot your knees an inch or so backwards. From here, we're going to tip our hips left and right, keeping our arms straight. Each tip of the hip, we're going to inhale or exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling with our Ujjayi breath and exhaling, moving at your own pace, whatever pace your breath is calling for, moving one movement to one breath. Last one on each side. And come back to neutral tabletop position. From here, make any adjustments so that you're back to neutral. And inhale into cow pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Exhale, round into cat, pulling the belly button up, squeezing the glutes, tucking the chin. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Moving at your own breath pace. You might be faster or slower than me. Listen to your body. Inhale, we gaze up and arch, opening the chest. Exhale, we round. One more inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral spine. We're going to keep our legs exactly where they are and shift our butt back to our heels into a parallel child's pose. So our knees are not wide. Lower your head. Now we're going to stay low with bent elbows. We're going to crawl forward, start arching into cow pose on the inhale. And then round the back, push back into this parallel child's pose. Move it at your own pace. Go ahead and go faster or slower. Inhaling low and then arching into cow, rounding and really pushing back into the parallel child's pose. Continue moving at your own breath pace with your Ujjayi breath. One more. And exhale. From here, roll up slowly into a kneeling position. We're going to take a few kneeling cat and cows. As we round our back, our hands latch onto our knees, and we create some tension and some equal and opposite pull to round and stretch the spine in the back, tucking the chin. Exhale. Inhale, the hands can slide forward towards your core if you like. And we arch. Move at your own pace. The exhale is rounded. The inhale is arched with the chest open. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral kneeling position. And from here, we're going to take a similar heart opening, chest opening pose. We're going to bring our hands behind us, fingers facing backwards. Option one is to straighten our arms, lean the head back and stay here. Option two is to lift our hips, opening the hips, dropping the head. Breathe in and out. One more in and out. Lower down and slowly come back to a neutral kneeling position. Good work. Okay, now we're going to move into the first of one of our mini flows before we enter our primary flows. We're going to move to our first down dog of the day. So place your hands on your mat, tuck your toes under, and find down dog. Take any movements that you prefer to take to warm up into down dog. I personally like to pedal out my heels left and right a few times, but do what feels good for your body and what you like to do to prepare for down dog. When you're ready, find some stillness in down dog. Gaze is between your legs, looking behind you. Come up onto your tippy toes and drop both heels to the right, feeling a big side body stretch on your left side body as we exhale. Inhale here and exhale. Come back to center on our tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale, drop the heels all the way to the left. Feeling a big side stretch on the right side of our body as we inhale and exhale. One more inhale here and exhale. Come back to center on the tippy toes and exhale into down dog. Beautiful. From here, shift forward into a plank position. Squeeze your glutes. And I want everyone to shift forward 1 or 2 inches. So you're on your tippy toes and your shoulders are slightly in front of your wrists. And we're going to lower down slowly for our first chaturanga. Coming down to the mat, flipping our toes, lifting on an inhale into up dog. We're going to hold this up dog for a few moments. Think about pressing the chest open and up rather than your neck. The neck is neutral. Press the legs long so that just the tops of your feet and your hands are on the mat. Breathing with your ujjayi breath. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and out. On your next inhale, step your right foot forward outside of both hands. Wide runner's lunge. We're going to move into some more spiral movements, clockwise direction. Our back leg is straight and strong and off the mat. And these circles can be as big or small as your body is calling for today. Remember to keep the ujjayi breath going as we move in these spiral movements, moving energy through our body by doing spiral movements. Beautiful. Come back to a low runner's lunge position. Realign if necessary. Make sure your right shoulder is directly over your right wrist. Lift the arm up and around and catch it behind your back into a nice twist, looking towards your shoulder or even behind you. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your forearms down to the floor. Now, if your forearms can't reach the floor, that's all right. Your hands can be on the floor with bent elbows. Take whatever variation feels good to you. Try to keep this top foot from popping off the mat. Inhale, reach and twist. Exhale, come down to the mat. Inhale, reach and twist, moving at your own breath pace, not mine. Exhale, down to the mat. Inhale, reach and twist. Exhale, down to the mat. Bring both hands to the mat. Come back to low runner's lunge and step the front foot to the back, finding a high plank position. Shift forward onto our tippy toes. Lower down to a chaturanga on an exhale. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Moving to the other side, step the left foot outside of both hands. Now we're going to start spiral movements in a counterclockwise direction. Back leg is straight and strong and off of the mat. And our movements are as big or small as your body wants right now. Listen to your body. Continue your Ujjayi breathing. Moving the energy through our body. Come back to a low runner's lunge. If you need to make any adjustments, make some adjustments. And this time we're going to make sure that this right shoulder is stacked over our right wrist for good alignment. And we're going to reach our arm big and find a twist. Exhale, bring hands or forearms to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arm up and around, twist. Exhale, down to the mat. Moving at your own breath pace, remember. Inhale, sweep and twist. Exhale, we come down. One more. Inhale, sweep and twist. Exhale, we come down. Bring both hands to the mat. Step your front leg back into high plank position. Prepare for chaturanga. Shift your weight forward onto your tippy toes. Firm up your core and your glute. Lower down to the mat. Exhale. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and out. Look forward and step your right foot in front of you and go ahead and lower your back knee to the floor, coming up into a kneeling position. From here, we're going to let our hips drop down. I like to have my hands and my arms firmly supporting on top of my top thigh so that my hip flexors feel more comfortable relaxing. So the idea is, let's move our hip flexors down without arching. So we're going to keep our neutral spine, ribs are not flaring, belly button is engaged, but the hips are coming forward. I have my arms braced against my front leg to let those hip flexors feel safe and secure, like they can relax a little bit more and go more deeply into the pose. This is version 1, and you can do this version each time if you'd like. Exhale, we're going to sweep back into half splits. You can do it with your hands free in the air, or you can support yourself with your hands on the mat. Exhale, find a half splits. Inhale, come back up to our original position. Exhale here. Variation 2, only if you want to. Inhale, bring arms overhead. Don't flare the ribs. Exhale, sweep back. Half splits. Inhale, move forward to our original position. Exhale. Third option, bring hands behind you. Gaze up, arch the back. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, come forward into a low lunge. Pop that back knee off the ground and step the front foot to the back, preparing for chaturanga. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the tummy. Shift forward onto the tippy toes. Exhale, lower. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and out. Look forward, and this time step your left foot between your hands and lower your back knee down into a kneeling position. From here again, we're working on letting our hips fall forward and down without arching our back. So go ahead and put your arms and your hands on your top knee for support if that's helpful. And then go ahead and start lowering those hips while engaging and pulling the belly button back. Breathe here for a few breaths. Really let yourself allow your system to relax, telling our nervous system this is okay. Breathing with our Ujjayi breath. One more inhale. Exhale, sweep back, half splits. Inhale, come forward to our original position. Exhale. Stay here, or option number 2, inhale. Bring the hands overhead, not arching the back, pulling the belly button in. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, back to our original position. Exhale. Stay here, take option 1, or take option 2, hands behind the back. Look up, gaze up, arch the back. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crawl forward into low lunge. Pop that back knee up. Step back, preparing for chaturanga. Shift forward onto the tippy toes. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. Lower down. Exhale. Flip the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in and out. We're going to face the side of our mat now, so go ahead and step one foot to the side of the mat so we're facing sideways. Beautiful. And we're going to start working on some Skandasana warm-ups. Skandasana will be part of our primary flow today, so we're going to take our time getting into our hips a little bit. So first, before we just go into Skandasana, we're going to do some wide leg down dogs. So bring your legs a little bit wider and walk your hands out in front of your mat, just like you would for a down dog. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe here. From here, keep the hands where they are. Keep the arms straight. Shift your weight forward and let the hips drop down, keeping the legs as straight as you can. wide leg up dog. Exhale, wide leg down dog. Moving at your own breath pace. We're going to do this a few times. Inhale, wide leg up dog. Exhale, wide leg down dog. Inhale, wide leg up dog. Exhale, wide leg down dog. One more time. Go a little bit wider with your feet if you can. Inhale, wide leg up dog. Hold it for a breath in and a breath out. One more breath in. Exhale, wide leg down dog. Walk your hands slowly back underneath your shoulders. Maybe wiggle your feet in just a little bit. Bring your hands to your hips. And on an inhale, slowly rise up to stand. Great job. All right. Now that we're a little bit more warm, we're going to start moving into Skandasana. So for Skandasana, if you're comfortable with this movement already, you can have your hands at your heart, opening and closing with the energy as we shift left and right. Or if you're still getting familiar with Skandasana, you can keep your hands on the mat to support you and your hips a little higher. So we're going to start with the right side here. Go ahead and bend your right knee and bring your left toes up. This might be where you start with Skandasana if you're still working on this movement. If you would like to go deeper into Skandasana, you can let your hips sink lower. And if you'd like to go even deeper, you can bring the hands to the heart for balancing work as well. From here, we're going to stay as low as your body will allow and shift to the other side. You can use your hands to help you shift, or you can keep your hands at heart center. I'll demonstrate first having my hands help me shift into Skandasana on the other side. My toes flip up. This might be where we are today, and this is a wonderful place to be. If you'd like to go deeper, of course, bring your hips down. If you'd like to go deeper and work on balance, bring hands to heart center. Moving to the other side, again, you can use your hands to support you, or you can start moving energy with your hands, opening, inhaling, exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, shift, exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, shift, exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, shift, exhale, Skandasana. One more. Inhale, shift, exhale, Skandasana, and hold. Everyone bring your outside hand down to the mat. Your elbow is going to push your knee so that your knee doesn't collapse inward. And we're going to raise our opposite hand up and over, palm facing forward, gaze up, thumb facing down. Breathe in and out. In and out. Good job. Now we're going to transition. Stay as low as you can. Skandasana on the other side. Hold here. Bring your outside hand to the floor. Elbow is preventing that knee from collapsing inward. And we're going to bring our opposite arm overhead, looking up at the sky, the ceiling, our arm, whatever it is above us. Breathing in and out. In and out. Bring both hands to the mat. Slowly straighten your legs, coming to a standing straddle. You can wiggle your feet in a little bit if you need to. Bring hands to the mat and slowly rise up. Beautiful work. Go ahead and find a standing pose in your mat. Bring hands to heart center. Inhale deeply. Open mouth, exhale. Another breath in and out. Last one in and out. All right, now that we're prepared, we're going to move into the first of two primary sequences, our Sun A. Inhale, gaze up, mountain pose. Exhale, deep side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, deep side bend to the left. Inhale, find a baby back bend with cactus arms. Squeeze your glutes. Look up and behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. I'm going to pause here for just a second. In our halfway lift, it's really important to have a flat back. So if you need to have your hands at your thighs to have a flat back, that is perfectly all right. Or if your hands are all the way on the ground, that's wonderful too. So inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step, jump, or hop. Feet back. Exhaling to chaturanga, flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, deep side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, deep side bend to the left. Look up. Inhale, take a back bend, little baby one. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as you need in the fold. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Step, jump, or hop. Exhale, chaturanga. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, last time through. Exhale, deep bend to the right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, deep bend to the left. Inhale, find a baby back bend. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Step, jump, or hop. Exhale, down. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 breaths here. Ujjayi breaths. We're still building the fire, but we're also using our breath to bring our heart rate back down and to calm our nervous system. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, slowly roll up to a standing pose at the top of your mat. Wonderful work, everybody. That was our first primary series. And now we're going to move on to our second primary series. We're going to take the second primary series nice and slow the first time, taking multiple breaths for each position. And the second and third time we go through the series, we will move into a 1 breath per 1 movement pattern. And as always, Move at your own breath pace, not mine. Take one more inhale to prepare. And exhale. Moving into series number 2. Inhale, chair pose. Chair pose, you can have your thighs squeezing together, or you can be in king chair with your feet hip-width distance apart, whatever your body is more comfortable with. Whichever version you're taking, go ahead and rotate your arms so that your pinkies are rotating towards each other slightly. Squeeze your belly button in, and then push those hips backwards. So like you're trying to find a chair behind you. Beautiful. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Lower down another inch. Keep breathing with your ujjayi breath. We're really building the fire now. Breathe in and out. At your own pace, keep the ujjayi breath going. In and out. Take one more breath in. And exhale, twist to the right, hooking the knee outside the knee, the elbow outside the knee. Option to fly the arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to center, and then twist to the left. Option to fly the arms. Inhale, chair pose. Sink an inch lower, you can do it. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Flip the toes, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, so we're gonna start with our right side. On an inhale, step the right foot forward between the hands and drop that back heel. So our back foot is at 90 degrees, and on that same inhale, we're gonna rise into warrior 1. So warrior 1, our entire hips, torso, shoulders, and head are all facing frontwards. We're bending our front knee as much as we can, and we're straightening the back leg. So I'm squeezing my glute there of that back leg. Arms overhead, we're not arching, we're pulling the belly button in. And we're breathing here for this first time through the sequence. Breathing in and out. Inhale. You ready for it? Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. You're ready for it. Take a few breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, star pose. Stretch everything nice and big. Exhale, rotate the front foot and come down to warrior 2. Again, not arching the back, pull the belly button in, looking to work towards a 90-degree angle in this front leg, and our back leg is super straight and strong. Breathe in, looking to our front fingers, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep your legs where they are. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten the leg and come forward and down into triangle pose. In triangle pose, I want you to focus more on bringing your hand up rather than touching the floor. When we do this, it allows for our torso to be straight and strong and aligned with our body. Breathe in, looking up at your top hand. Breathe out. One more breath in and out. Bend the front knee, bring that top hand to the mat, and we're gonna find a twist. There are 3 options for our twists today. This is grasshopper twist, our first option. Our back leg is straight and strong, and we're looking up at our top hand. Option number 2 is we wrap our top hand behind our back. Option number 3, if you'd like to work on a balance, is to find a toe hold balance. Wherever you are, keep breathing in your twist. Bring your hands to the mat, step back, exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog, exhale down dog. One breath in between left and right sides, and out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. I promise we'll go faster this time. Exhale, twist to the right. Option to fly the arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left. As always, you can go slower or faster than me. I'm just here as guidance. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Moving to the left side. Step the left foot forward between the hands right away. Drop that back heel to the ground so your foot's at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to rise into warrior 2 on the other side. Again, our whole entire body is pointed forward. We're bringing our belly in order to take the arch out of our back. Our back leg is straight and strong. We're squeezing that glute. And we're working towards bending our front knee a little bit deeper. Breathe in and out. In and out. One more inhale. You ready for it? You know what comes next. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good job. Straighten everything. Inhale, star pose, stretch it out. Point the front toe forward. And exhale, lower down into warrior 1, pulling the belly button in and looking towards our front fingertips. Breathe in and out. In and out. Keep the legs where they are. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the leg and come forward and down into triangle. Again, a reminder, we want to reach up more than touching the floor. We want to have our abdomen straight and strong in our triangle pose. Breathe in, look up at your top hand. Breathe out. Bring that top hand to the ground. Bottom hand comes up into a twist of your choice. Again, we have the option of grasshopper twist, wrapping our arm behind our back, or if you're looking for a challenge for your balance, moving into a toe hold side plank. Breathe in wherever you are and out. Breathe in and out. One more time, wherever you're at. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to take 3 breaths between each set of the series. Breathe in and out. Ujjayi breath continues to keep the fire rolling. Breathe in and out. Last time in and out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Moving to one breath to one move. This is essential that you listen to your body and move at your own breath pace. I'm just a guide. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side. Inhale, step the foot forward, drop the back foot. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, star pose, stretch it all out. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the legs, triangle pose. Drop the top hand, twist. Exhale, chaturanga. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath in between sides and out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, last time through. Exhale, twist right. Moving at your own breath pace, faster or slower than me. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot first. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, right away. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, star pose, stretch it out. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten the leg. Triangle pose. Drop the top hand. Find your twist. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Flip the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath between sides. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last time through, everybody. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side this time. Left foot forward right away. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, star pose. Stretch it out. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten the leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring the top hand down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Immediately find a seat on your mat. Bring your hands to your knees and close your eyes. Continue your ujjayi breathing through the nose. Seal the lips. Taking a moment of still meditation. Willing our heart rate to lower and calm after we've just built an incredible amount of fire in our spirit and our body. And feeling that pulse, the blood coursing through our body, feeling that life that is coursing through us right now, and having gratitude and joy for what we've just done and what we are capable of. Continue to breathe through the nose, willing the heart rate to calm. Last breath. Go ahead and open your eyes. Beautiful job coming through our primary sequences. We're going to move into spinal rolling now, which is so helpful for the nervous system. But before we get into spinal rolling, we're going to do a few gentle, juicy warm-up movements to make sure that our spine is ready for some spinal rolling. So I'll have you lay down on your mat and move into happy baby. Both hands are on the pinky toe side of our feet, and our knees are pressing into our armpits. Take a breath in here. Maybe even trying to widen the feet a little bit as we press the knees in. And trying to press the tailbone down into our mat while we elongate our neck. From here, keep your left foot and left hand connected, and go ahead and bring the right leg all the way down onto the floor so it's flat. Single leg happy baby. Option to stay here and continue pressing your knee in towards your elbow, or if you'd like to, you can extend your right hand and your right foot out to the side, using your opposite arm on the floor as a counterbalance. Breathing through your nose still. If you have your leg extended, bring it back into half happy baby. And everyone come back into full happy baby. Take a breath here. And release the left leg fully onto the mat, keeping the right hand and right foot connected, making sure that leg on the mat is straight and all the way down, or as much as it can be for your body. Option to stay here and to continue working on pulling your knee closer and closer to your armpit. If you'd like to take an extension, take your opposite hand over to the floor as a counterbalance, and then go ahead and extend that foot and that arm out to the side. Breathing here. If you have your leg extended, bring it back into half happy baby. And then everyone come back into full happy baby. Great job. Okay, now we're gonna move into some spinal rolls. First, we're gonna do with our knees together. So first of all, bring your knees into your chest loosely, just like me. You have two options for our first spinal roll. You can keep your knees together and you can support your lower back like so. If you are familiar with deaf yogi and you're comfortable with this in your body, option number 2 is to go a little deeper, to widen the knees outside of the ears. And at that point, if your toes are touching the ground, you are safe to release your hands from the back. They can either be beside your body or above your head. Lots of options today. I'll demonstrate starting with the option of our knees together supporting our back. We're going to roll back and now inhale, roll forward and stand and extend into mountain pose. Exhale, roll back. I'm demonstrating again the closed knee option with the back support. Inhale, roll and stand into mountain pose. I'll demonstrate the alternative option now, knees wide. Roll back, bring toes to the floor. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Last one, exhale, roll back. If your toes touch, you can release your hands and inhale, roll forward, mountain pose. Exhale, come back down and bring your knees into chest. Okay, now we're going to move into plow pose. So everyone is going to start with supported plow pose. So we're going to bring our legs up the wall. We're going to push our hips up and support our lower back. Okay? So our lower back is supported. Now we can start reaching our toes to the ground above us. If your toes don't touch the floor, you need to keep your hands on your back to support your back and remain safe. If your feet touch the floor, you're welcome to release your hands from your back and have them at your side or above your head. From here, whatever version you are in, we're going to slowly roll forward into a forward fold. Now, it's really important to note in a forward fold, we don't want to round forward. We want to fold with our chest forward. So if that means you don't touch your toes, that's completely okay. You could be touching your shins, your knees, under your knees, but I want you to think about bringing your chest forward, not tilting your head and rounding. Wherever you're at, take a breath in and a breath out. Now we're going to roll back again. Again, remember, if your toes don't touch, keep your back supported. If your toes do touch above your head, you're welcome to remain hands-free. On an exhale, we're going to roll back. I'm demonstrating the supportive position. And roll forward, forward fold. Next, I'll be demonstrating the hands-free position. Exhale, roll back. Toes touch the floor. And roll forward. Last time through. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll forward. Chest first, forward fold. Go ahead and release your toes. Sit up nice and tall. Great job. From here, we're going to bring our arms out and we're going to slowly curve our belly button in and lower vertebrae by vertebrae until our entire body is on the floor. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take our right knee into our chest and give it a nice squeeze. We're moving towards supine twist, one of our final twists of the day. Keeping our right knee connected to our left hand, we're going to stretch out our right hand to the side of our mat as a counterbalance and guide our knee over our body, keeping both shoulders on the mat, and check your bottom leg to make sure it stays centered on your mat and straight. You might need to do a little bit of adjusting as you guide your knee, into this deep, powerful, detoxifying twist. Breathe in and out. You can look towards your extended hand fingers if you like, or you can look up at the ceiling, sky, whatever it is that's above you today. Inhale, bring that right knee back into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then go ahead and lower both legs to the ground. Now we're going to take the left knee into our chest for a squeeze. We're going to keep our right hand and our left knee connected. We're going to take our left hand out to the side of the mat for a counterbalance. And we're going to slowly guide our knee into a supine twist, keeping both shoulders on the mat. Again, double check your bottom leg. Make sure it's centered on the mat and straight, so it's not like facing the corner. You might need to do some adjusting. That's okay. Once you find that you're in a good alignment, breathe in and out. I like to picture my body as a washcloth in this position, with my belly button being the center of the washcloth, and I'm wringing out the washcloth of water, or in the case of our bodies, we're wringing out the toxins in this deep, deep twist. Take a breath in and out. Bring that left knee back into the center, and now we're going to bring the right knee to join it. Beautiful. Next, I'm going to actually have you wrap your arms around your knees so that the hands connect with the elbows. So you're in a very tight squeeze. Connect your forehead to your knees and close your eyes. Squeeze your body as absolutely tight as you can and exhale all the air from your body. Open mouth exhale. At the bottom of the exhale, hold it. Don't breathe in, don't breathe out. Hold and squeeze your body tighter. Keep holding your breath. Exhale even more, just a little bit more. Squeeze harder. Now keep squeezing and take a huge inhale, biggest inhale of the day. Hold it at the top. Squeeze your body even harder. Take one more sip of air in, hold it, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And open mouth, exhale, release everything onto the mat for Shavasana. In Shavasana, allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Let it soften. Let it become more shallow. Relax your fingers and your toes. Relax your glutes and the tops of your thighs. Allow your belly to feel heavy, like it's dripping all the way down to the mat, and that the ground and the mat are rising up to support your belly. Release any tension from between your eyebrows. Loosen your jaw. Relax the inner ears. Let your eyeballs relax, sinking down into your skull. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth and let your lips part just slightly. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. When you're ready to exit Shavasana, Begin wiggling your fingers and your toes, reawakening the body for probably the second time today. Rotate your head left and right slowly. And then bring your legs together and bring your arms overhead for a big good morning stretch. And then when you're ready, roll to one side in the fetal position, keeping the eyes closed, using your arm as a pillow for your head. Taking just a moment here as a reminder that we, every day or even every moment, have the opportunity to give ourselves a fresh chance, a new beginning, a rebirth of sorts. Keeping your eyes closed, come to a comfortable seat on your mat. Once you arrive in your seat, you can have your hands on your knees, palms down for grounding energy, or palms up if you'd like to receive energy from the universe. And today we're going to end our practice together with 3 intentional breaths. Exhale to prepare. Breathe in through the nose in gratitude. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in through the nose, releasing something that no longer serves you. Open mouth, exhale. And breathe in through the nose for your own intention. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your hands together and touch your thumb to your heart, a reminder of the spark of joy and love that always resides in you and that you are able to share with the world around you. Bring your thumbs to the third eye and bow your head. The light, the love, and the universe in me celebrates the life, the love, and the universe in every single one of you. Namaste.